So this guy's back in the news. His name is Josh Seiter, and he claims to be trans. He's a 38-year-old reality TV star. I think it's fake. Here we go again. This guy's back in the news. He's making more videos. Everybody's called him out. I think it's fake. Look, I think this guy is intentionally insulting the left, and there's nothing they can do about it. It's a brilliant political strategy. So I am going to operate under the assumption that Josh is engaging in a political campaign designed to insult and belittle the left and expose the crackpottery of gender ideology. Here's the report they say, and I love this because Daily Mail uses the preferred pronouns. Bachelorette star Josh Seiter, who now identifies as a woman, demands the franchise cast a transgender lead and says viewers are sick of seeing cis white people on TV. If Bachelorette brings on a trans man or trans woman, the show will tank. It will. And maybe that's the point he's trying to make. Seiter, 37, who came out as transgender in May, told Daily Mail that it was important for the dating franchise to reflect the diversity of modern America. America is changing. It's not just a bunch of middle-aged cis white people anymore. And the LGBTQIA community makes up a large portion of our country now. Yet we've seen zero representation for trans women and men on the franchise. The Chicago native, who uses she, her pronouns, sure he does, said she was pleased to see the franchise become more inclusive with the casting of Jen Tran as the first Asian bachelorette and Grant Ellis as the second black bachelor, but feels the network still hasn't gone far enough. How is the show a staple of Americana and our broader culture if they are leaving out the same individuals that make this country so unique and vibrant? I mean, it's good they decided to finally cast an Asian woman and black men as leads recently, but where are the trans women and trans men on the show? Seiter asked. Indeed. And for that matter, what about the differently able, both physically and mentally? That's right. I believe we need a physically, mentally, differently abled black person who is trans to truly represent what makes this country so unique and vibrant. That should be what The Bachelorette focuses on. So here's the guy used to look like. Seiter briefly appeared on Caitlin Bestow's season of The Bachelorette in 2015, and he's fit. He works out. He rips his shirt off. All the women are cheering for him. And he says there's so many young trans individuals who don't see any representation when they turn on the television, and I think it's a shame. She continued. Shows with cultural influence like The Bachelor can do so much to make young trans people feel seen and heard, but they have yet to do it. Seiter, who currently works as an OnlyFans creator, also stressed the high suicide rates. It's no wonder suicide rates are so high among trans individuals when all we ever see are heteronormative cis narratives in entertainment. Okay, here you go. Here. There's no way this is real. There's no way this guy is real. Someone chats, that's a bloke. It is a guy, and he's faking it. The former male stripper is pictured before left and after right, transitioning into a woman. Okay, he's wearing a mini skirt intentionally just above his junk and this lacy tube top. This is a guy who is mocking trans people, and he's getting away with it, proving a point about gender ideology, that he can insult them to their faces, mock them, insult, and they still praise him for it. I think that's what he's doing. I think that's the game. Let's see. I'll pull up his Instagram. Let's see if has he gained a bunch of followers. I think he still has around the same amount of followers, maybe less. And like we've talked about this guy before, even his Instagram, they're like, it's a gag, dude. Here we go.
Hey, everyone.
That's the video. Jeez. When I have to explain to my OBGYN that women have XY chromosome, look masculine, grow beards, lack uteruses, change their gender. It's not real. And I don't even, is he singing? Or what is this?
Everyone. So I had a date today, and I just need to vent. My date didn't show up, and everything was fine. I've been talking to a girl. I'm only interested in dating women. I'm not interested in dating men. And this morning we were texting back and forth, and I told her I was a trans woman, and she acted like she was fine with it. But I can't help feeling like the reason she didn't show up today is because of that. And it's just my opinion, but I don't think that's okay. I don't think it's okay to not date someone simply because of who they are or how they identify. Hey everyone.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude. I don't know what else to say, right? You can clearly see the point being made in that video. There's no way this person's actually trans. I think there's not even a point even like, it's not even shocking for me to be like, aha, we caught him. That video is basically explaining that women may act like they think being trans is fine, but they don't like it. That's the point he's making there. What is this, voting for Donald Trump?
Hey everyone! So I've been getting so many messages from people asking me why I won't even consider voting for Donald Trump. There's a number of reasons why I won't vote for Trump, but I just wanted to give you a few. The main reason is because Trump doesn't even believe in basic facts in science. Trump doesn't recognize me as a woman. Trump also believes that I should be using a men's locker room. And he also believes that there isn't a place in women's sports for a trans woman like me. So I just can't vote for somebody that holds those kinds of beliefs. And another big reason why I would never vote
obviously
for Trump
insulting
is he's
people
against millions of people coming into our country illegally, but that are suffering and seeking refuge. And I just can't get behind somebody that's that unconvinced.
Come on, okay? We have trans people on the show, all right? We know trans people who are like, clearly I'm bigger and shouldn't be playing women's sports. Caitlyn Jenner says it. For this guy to be like, oh, I'm actually trans, but I won't vote for Trump because Trump doesn't recognize me as a woman when he's not doing anything at all to literally transition. It is him as a hairy, masculine, ripped guy being like, I'm a woman. And Trump needs to say it. And that's why I won't vote for him. It is clearly this guy is just taking a piss. And I gotta say, man, my body is changing.
Hey everyone! So I've been having a really tough time lately with all of the changes that I'm going through.
This guy just said F it.
Struggles that women like us face, both societally and on the inside. So I'm really just trying to put my best foot forward, rain or shine, and keep going. So I just wanted to pop in here, say hi, and I hope you all have a great rest of.
Okay, so here's a comment. As a gay man and big supporter of the trans community, I find your videos almost to be a bit of a joke and or mockery of people who are actually going through the transition process. You seem to just be putting makeup on and wearing dresses. It would be nice if you actually made an effort like shaving and actually trying a little harder to be more feminine, appearing instead of just trying to get attention. It's a bad luck and our community on our community when people constantly post videos like you do better. This guy, Josh, is a master. What he is accomplishing here is masterful. Here's a gay man saying, adhere to heteronormative gender norms because you're making us look bad. Take the hormones, shave. In the meantime, all these gender ideologues are saying, women don't have to shave. You can be a woman of any kind. So when Josh comes out and slathers it on as thick as he can, mocking the whole thing, they go, no, you have to actually stop doing this because you're making us look bad. I love it. I wonder if there's any debate. Someone said, so if they shaved, they'd be more of a woman? The guy responds, you've missed the point completely. In the old of fashion, we have grown a lot. Men who identify as men, including myself, have changed what we once called women's clothing. Fashion is a way to express yourself. If you are a man and you want to wear a dress, wear it, whether you're gay or straight. So that being said, if you actually want to really be a woman, you need to make an effort to actually appear as one. You do? This guy, Josh, is doing some of the most powerful activism in his satire. Look at this.
So something I've noticed lately is guys look at me like I'm a piece of meat. And it's like, up here, guys, up here. So I've just noticed that whenever I'm out in public, people are always staring at me.
No question. Guys, it's a bit, and he's going hard. The tagline on this video is, everyone's always staring at me in public.
So something I've noticed lately is guys look at me like I'm a piece of meat. And it's like,
he can't stop himself
here,
from
guys, up here. So I just noticed that whenever I'm out in public, people are always staring at me and kind of giving me these looks. So I feel like I'm seen more of like an object now instead of a person. Hey, everyone.
Coming from a guy who on The Bachelorette did this, you know it's a joke. Come on. This is actually some really amazing stuff. What is it? The guys are staring at me in public. Were you always this beautiful? Dude, this is some of the most ridiculous satire ever. What the trials of being a girl, week 3 of, I think he's just mocking Dylan Mulvaney.
Hey everyone. So I just wanted to jump on here. Sorry, I'm looking like a mess today.
Yeah. Day 10 of being a girl, the power of makeup. I love that one guy is just like, all you're doing is putting on a dress.
Hey everyone, I'm watching the news right now, and I could not be more excited at the possibility of our first female president. Watching Kamala Harris, I just swell with pride seeing another woman put herself out there and go against the grain and
videos?
Make history. And I really
Someone's
think
holding
that
the camera.
her becoming president could pave the way for other.
I'm wondering if him and his buddies are like, I wonder if what happened is he's like sitting on his couch drinking a beer and they're watching UFC or something, and they were complaining about Dylan Mulvaney, and then he was like, dude, it's so dumb. Like, what am I going to put on a dress and makeup and be like, look at me? And they're like, bro, you got 1 million followers. You should totally do it. And he was like, all right, I'm not doing anything else. And he's just rolled with it. I'm willing to bet that he's walking around in normal clothes all the time.
Hey everyone. So I want to talk today about the elephant in the room that women don't like talking about, but we all think about: having a bulge. Having a bulge doesn't magically make you a man. Having a bulge doesn't negate your womanhood.
Dude, no way!
A lot of us women still have our bits and pieces, and that's okay. So I think we really need to start changing the language and discourse around this issue, and start normalizing it. Bye, everyone. Hey, everyone.
Oh, dude. Eventually, this guy is going to come out and be like, why didn't you understand? How are there people who actually thought this was real? He made a video saying the elephant in the room is that women don't want to talk about how they have bulges.
So I want to talk today about the elephant in the room that women don't like talking about, but we all think about: having a bulge. Having a bulge doesn't magically make you a man. Having a bulge doesn't negate your womanhood. A lot of us women still have our bits and pieces, and that's okay. So I think we really need to start changing the language and discourse around this issue, and start normalizing it. Bye, everyone.
Yo, we might have to change Alex Stein's primetime grind to Josh Seiter's 2 times caffeine troll, whatever. Like, Alex, you got nothing on this guy. You got nothing. This guy is dedicated to his art, okay? There is no reality in which this guy is serious, okay? You don't make a video where you're like, women are self-conscious about their bulges. No way. It's clearly poking fun at a bunch of issues that pop up. There's the one video he's got where he's like, the man wouldn't pay for my meal. He's saying like a woman wouldn't go to explaining to my OBGYN. Come on. Okay. Well, that was a bit long. Dude, this guy is making videos. It is tremendous performance art. It is tremendous. It's forcing the left to entertain it. They can't be mean. They can't insult them. It's their own rules. Meanwhile, the right is laughing their asses off at this. Okay, man. Well, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll leave it there. Next segment's coming up tonight at 8 p.m. over at youtube.com/TimcastIRL. Shout out to Josh Seiter. I'm imagining he's going to escalate the absurdity of his videos until finally he just breaks and he's like, guys, it's fake. How could people live this way? You think this stuff is real? He's going to just, it's going to be like a year later, and he's going to be like, it was one big performance art piece or something like that. I'll wrap it up there. Follow me on X at Timcast. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share the show. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you all tonight at 8 p.m.